right, this is the last session for this Opportunity 2020 seminar, and I'm actually making this last session available to those of you who are watching right now on Facebook Live. If you are interested in the rest of the seminar, you can register to watch on demand, and you'll be able to get the videos. However, I am making this last session free for all of you, wherever you are right now. So you can go ahead and share this with your friends on Facebook so that they too will be able to watch. Right now, I'm talking about grants. Now, last time that I had a seminar, I had a grant opportunity workshop, and I spoke about the various grants that are available. I actually spent 2.5 hours talking about grants, and I couldn't even complete everything. And those who joined my High Flyer mentoring platform, they were able to get all the handouts and all the grants that I was not able to talk about because it was just too much to talk about. So the links to all the various grants that are out there, whether for individuals, for artists, for businesses, for churches, they're all in my High Flyer mentoring platform. If you're watching and you are interested, you can go to www.highflyermentoring.com and you can join that platform, and you'll be able to have access to a whole lot of materials. I have not just videos, but I have materials that you can download, or you can click 10 different documents full of grants, national grants for each state. So depending on what state you're coming from or you're watching from, there are grants for your state, and they're all listed in my High Flyer mentoring platform. So I wanted to introduce that to you so that you can know about it. But what I want to do now is I want to shed some light on some of the national grants that are available. I'll share a few of them with you. I'm not going to do a 2.5 hours seminar right now. That one is already done, and all the information, you can access all that in my iFlyer mentoring platform. So I suggest that you join that platform and you'll be able to have access. But I do want to talk about some grants right now, and I hope that you'll be able to make use of it. The last time that I did the grant opportunity workshop, some people applied. They took it serious, and I want to encourage you to do the same. Don't just hear about these things and then bypass it and do nothing with this information, right? So some people took it serious, and I'm happy that this week, 2 of those people, they got their grants. They literally got their grants. One actually got her own yesterday, and another one got her own on Monday. I know a third person who is also on their way to getting their own. So I'm saying to you that you can get money. The one that got their own yesterday got $10,000. So if you're watching me right now, you are an individual, you are an artist. Maybe you're a drummer, you're a keyboardist, you're a singer, you sing around, you normally make income. Now you can't make income because all this income that you normally will make from playing the keyboard for someone, playing the drums for someone, singing somewhere, you are no longer making this income. Guess what? There are programs and grants available for you as an artist right now. Maybe you're an independent contractor. There are grants available for you right now. Now, somebody's watching me who don't understand what a grant is. A grant is free money. You don't pay grants back. So there's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, but if I get the money, maybe I have to pay it back. No, grants, that's why it's called a grant. A grant is free money. It's given to you. Now, a loan is different. Loan is what you borrow and then you have to, pay back. But a grant is free money. And I'm talking to you about grants right now. So wherever you are and you're watching, share this with someone. Let them know that I'm talking about grants. Now, you know what I love about the fact that these 2 people got their grant money this week? I love the fact that, number one, they heard about it and they did something with it. Some people, they hear about stuff and they do nothing with the information. You got to do something with this information. So they did something with it and they got the money. And so in case somebody's saying, well, you know, this guy is talking about this grant and who gets this grant anyway? Guess what? Yeah, I have 2 people who got their own money this week. And guess what? It's going to be more people too. As many people as heard me and they did what I told them to do, they are going to get their own money. And maybe you haven't done anything. Maybe you heard me before, or maybe you're hearing me for the first time. If you do what I'm telling you to do, you too will get your money. All right? So let me start out by telling you that as of right now, the PPP, Payments Protection Plan, is still open. Just last night, I went to Bank of America. That's who I bank with, at least one of the people I bank with, one of the banks I bank with. And I went to Bank of America, and I see that I can still apply for the PPP. So if you are under the sound of my voice, and maybe you are a church, you are a pastor, you are a business owner, independent contractor, you have lost income, the PPP is for you. You don't have to be like a big corporation or a big company or anything like that. The PPP is for you right now. And so I suggest that you take advantage of it. Now, there are 2 places and 2 types that I want to mention to you. And I'll be telling you more about other grants. So stay tuned, get ready. If you know about the PPP already, don't tune me out. There's other stuff I want to share with you. Now, there's the PPP, Paycheck Protection Plan, and that one you apply through an existing lender. Often that is your bank. So who do you bank with? Go through them. Now, Bank of America, which I went through, also have a way for those who don't bank with them to apply. And so you can, research that with Bank of America, or just Google that, and you can actually apply through them. But there are other banks as well. So if Chase is your bank, you can apply through Chase, right? And whatever your bank is, Capital One, apply through your bank. So usually when you go to the website of your bank, it will have the coronavirus or COVID-19, SBA, PPP, it will have something like that. Click on it, it will lead you to the application. And then you usually will have to sign in into your account so that they can recognize your account, and then go ahead and apply. Now, the Paycheck Protection Plan, what that one is really covering is at least the grant part of it. So you're actually able to borrow. They said originally 10 million. I was reading something, a report 2 days ago, that they are limiting it to 150,000 now. That's what I saw in the news, whether it's true or not. But what you're able to do though is this. You're able to get a grant to cover your income, salary, right? So the salary that you have lost, you're able to get a grant to cover the salary for about 2 months. 2 months salary, you get a grant to cover that. You get a grant to cover your rent, right? Are we good over there?
It's saying it's live, but I'm not sure.
But it's not showing.
It's not like showing a preview, but it's saying it's live on Facebook.
All right, well, if he says that, hopefully it is. So, you can just check on your phone or something. All right, we're streaming this on Facebook, so we want to make sure that you guys are good. So like I was saying, so the PPP will cover the income you lost. It will cover your rent or mortgage, right, where you run your business, whether it's your home or office or storefront or whatever. It will cover your mortgage or your mortgage interest or your rent, and it will also cover your utilities. So those are the 3 things that's being covered through these PPP. Now, you can also borrow beyond the amount that covers that. So your rent, your salary, and your utilities, you can borrow beyond that. Now, so I'm saying grant and then I'm saying borrow. So you may be confused, like what am I talking about? All right, so here's how this works. You can borrow originally when this thing, was started, the PPP, you can borrow like $10 million, right? And so out of that $10 million, whatever is for your salary, whether you are the one on salary or you pay other people, the combined salary, whatever is for salary, whatever is for utilities, and whatever is for rent or mortgage interest, that part will be forgiven. It will be forgiven. So that part becomes a grant for you. So if you decide you want to borrow $10 million, so the part that covers your rent, that covers your utilities, and your salaries, if let's say it's 2 million, that 2 million becomes a grant. And then now you pay the 8 million, you pay that one back. Now there is a 1% interest rate on that loan. Now, most of you listening to me, that's not your concern. You're not worried about some millions of dollars right now. You just want some money to cover the income you lost. So let's talk more your language right now. So let's say your salary per month is about $4,000 or $2,000. So when you are applying for the PPP, you are putting that $2,000 plus your rent. If you're a business owner and you have to pay rent, or maybe your home is where you do your business from, your rent, right? And then plus or mortgage interest, if that applies to you, and your utilities. So you put that together. So let's say the combine of all that is 5,000 or 10,000. So now in applying for the PPP, you don't have to necessarily borrow more than that. You can just borrow that because you want a grant. You don't want to, borrow money, right? So initially it's as if you are getting a loan, but because it's covering those three things that I mentioned, the salary, the rent, and the utilities, then that loan turns into a grant because it's forgivable. Now, it will be forgiven once you prove that, yes, that money you gave me, I used it for those purposes. So now you don't have to pay it back. Some people want to borrow more than that. Some people don't just want the 10,000 or 15,000 that covers all those things. Some people want 100,000. So they will forgive them the 15,000 that covers the rent, that covers the utilities and the salary, and then they have to pay the remaining part back, but at a 1% interest rate. I hope you get where I'm coming from. So if you don't want to borrow nothing, you don't want to have to pay back nothing, go ahead and quote unquote borrow what covers your salary, rent, and utilities, and then you will not have to pay it back. So it's a grant in that way, all right? So that's how that works. The people, my students that got their own money this week, they won't have to pay it back, right? The one that got 10,000 yesterday, they will not have to pay it back because that covers, their salary, their rent, the utilities, and stuff like that. So you need to go and apply right now. If you have lost income, independent contractor, self-employed, business owner, or church, whatever you are, you need to go and apply through your existing lender, which is usually your bank. Now, there's another one called the EIDL. The EIDL is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, and that one is one that you go through the SBA.gov. Now, I applied for that one. I haven't heard from them, and I understand there's a backlog on that and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if the SBA is currently taking that one right now or not. I didn't check that one, so you could check to see if they're still taking. I do know that the PPP is still taking because I tried it yesterday, just to check so that I can tell you today. And but for the other one, the EIDL, just go to SBA.gov. If they're still accepting, then go ahead and apply. All right? So the grants are available right now. Take advantage of it. The first time it came out, unfortunately, the money ran out. Of course, the big guys, the big corporations, they acted on it right away. They borrowed a whole lot of money. Some of them actually gave the money back because they actually did not need the money. Can you imagine that? They did not need the money, but they were going to take it because, wow, 1% interest rate. But they actually have liquidity. They have money. So they eventually, some of them returned the money back because it's like, okay, we really don't need this money. The people that really need the money are the small businesses. So some money are available right now. You need to get yours. Now, I'm confidently saying this. When I taught the seminar a few weeks ago, and I'm sharing it, at that time, we just knew that this thing is out. nobody got money yet. But now that my students have gotten money, I'm telling you right now, go and get yours. Go and get yours. So you need to go and apply. Now, that is just the PPP and the SBA.gov that I just told you about. Now, when I did a seminar a few weeks ago, it was 2.5 hours of seminar, and I taught so much. Grants that are available for individuals, grants that are available for businesses, grants that are available for churches, grants that are available for artists, whether you're a drummer, a singer, or a keyboardist, or whatever you do, you draw stuff, grants that's available for everybody. Now, I'm not going to repeat 2.5 hours of information right here, but here's what you can do. You can go to highflyermentoring.com, and you can join that platform. And through that platform, all that information, they are there. Each state, the grants that's available at each state, they're all there. You can click on the documents I posted there, about 10 different documents. You click on them, and it will take you to the website where you can apply. So not only can you apply for the PPP and the SBA.gov, you can apply for grants, all kinds of grants. I mean, by the time this is over, some of you can have $100,000 in your pocket. You can apply for so many grants that you can have a lot of money. So the pandemic can turn into a blessing for you. Before there was a grant, or before the COVID-19, that's what I meant, before the COVID-19 grants. Before COVID-19, maybe you can hardly make ends meet. Do you know that this COVID-19 can be a blessing in disguise for you? $200,000 can be in your pocket by you applying for the various grants. And the thing about grants is that, if you apply for this, it doesn't stop you from applying for that. So you can apply for so many grants right now. And I want to encourage you to do so. Go and apply for grants. But, if I tell you go and apply for grants, you are like, where do I find the grants? It's in my platform, highflyermentoring.com. They're all there. I mean, so many grants, COVID-19 grants. Now, I've been teaching about grants before COVID-19. Right now, I'm not talking about those ones right now, although you can learn about those ones. But right now, during this pandemic, there are grants available now. The ones now. The money that you can lay hold of now. I was talking to the lady who got $10,000 yesterday. She has a couple of bills to pay. Her rent is due. Say, look at that. Awesome. Now you can pay your rent. So there are grants available now. Now, the reason why I'm emphasizing now. When I taught the seminar, a few weeks ago, some people did not act right away. And the money finished. But thank God that the government released another set of money. So that's how they would have missed out altogether. I'm saying to you, when I'm teaching things like this, the moment, as a matter of fact, as you're listening to me, start going to High Flyer Mentoring right now. Start going to High Flyer Mentoring and be joining my platform right now. And get all that information that you need right now. Start applying for grants. Because remember, in America, people are applying everywhere. So first come, first serve. Don't let the money finish. Apply now. And as you apply now, then you too will be able to join my other students that have gotten their own money already. I want to see you get money. I want you to call me up and say, yes, I heard you, and I went straight up, signed up for High Fly Mentoring, got all that information, start applying, and here is my money. I mean, you don't give it to me, it's your money. But I want you to know that you are actually doing this. So right now, please, don't waste time. The money is available now. You need it. You know you need the money. So why are you procrastinating? Do this now. All right, let me share a few other grants with you. These are national grants. The state grants and other types of grants, the grants for artists and all that kind of stuff, I'm not going to repeat that here. So go to iFly Mentoring and go get it. But let me share with you some national grants that are available right now. All right, number one, national grants. Andrew McDonough B+ Foundation Family Assistance. Now, by the way, these grants that I'm mentioning, I'm also going to post them on my platform. So those who are part of my platform, You will literally, what I'm reading to you, you'll literally be able to click on it and go straight to their website and apply. You know, some of you, you know, I'll be mentioning them, write them down, but for those who are part of my platform, they will be able to actually have these documents and be able to click and apply, all right? Andrew McDonough B Plus Foundation Family Assistance. What they are doing is they help for qualified families of kids with cancer impacted by the COVID-19. So if you happen to have kids that have cancer, they will help with some assistance right now. They will help you with grants right now, all right? These ones that I'm sharing with you today are the national grants. I'm not sharing state level grants with you today. I'm sharing some national grants with you today. So which means that it doesn't matter where you are in America, you can take advantage of it. All right, another one is the Real Change Vendor Relief Fund. Real Change Vendor Relief Fund. Cash cards and gift cards to supplement reduced income for real change vendors. So if you're real change vendors, they will give you some cash cards and some gift cards to supplement your reduced income. All right, the next one is It Takes a Village Emergency Funds. It Takes a Village Emergency Funds. So they're going to give you stipends to ease financial burden for parenting journey families. All right? Then there's the Bartender Emergency Assistance Program. The Bartender Emergency Assistance Program. All right? Another one is the DoorDash COVID-19 Financial Assistance Program. DoorDash COVID-19 Financial Assistance Program. So that's a financial assistance for eligible dashers that are diagnosed with COVID-19 and have been active on the DoorDash platform for at least 60 days and have completed at least 30 deliveries in the last 30 days. So if you have worked for DoorDash, they will help you out right now. They're going to help you with financial assistance. All right, another one is Freelancers Relief Fund. Freelancers Relief Fund. They will give assistance of up to $1,000 per household for any independent worker in the U.S. who has primarily earned income through freelance work for at least 1 year and have experienced a recent sudden unforeseen hardship or loss of income as a direct result of COVID-19 pandemic. So Freelancers Relief Fund. And then the next one is the national, well, they're all national anyway, the moonlighting.com, moonlighting.com. So it's a leading freelance and work from home job site, and they're offering free job searching and access to its business tools to help independent worker better manage their jobs and gigs. All right, another one is A Better Balance, A Better Balance. And they're giving you free help, call or email that offers answers to questions about law for workers facing issues at work related to sick, family, or medical leave. All right, so these are all types of grants. Some of them are cash, some of them are in-kind, some of them are in some other ways. They're all national stuff that is available right now. The next one is One Fair Wage. One Fair Wage, Emergency Coronavirus Tipped and Service Worker Support Fund. So they will give you cash assistance to restaurant workers, care service drivers, delivery workers, and personal service workers. All right, the next one is the Workers Fund. They help for gig and low earning contract workers. So they're helping those who have low earning contract workers. All right, another one is the Student Relief Fund. So these are resources for college students in need of support due to COVID-19 campus shutdown. So, all right, this particular one don't offer financial assistance, but they offer some kind of assistance. All right, then there's the National Domestic Workers Alliance Coronavirus Care Fund. So they will give you $400 in emergency assistance for home care workers, nannies, and house cleaners who have participated in activities of the National Domestic Workers Alliance and all that kind of stuff. So check them out. Another one is Restaurant Workers Community Foundation COVID-19 Relief Fund. So they will give emergency funding for those employed by or own restaurants or bars that are facing unforeseen expenses not covered by insurance. So you have all these various funds that are available out there to help right now. Now, this that I'm sharing with you are some of the stuff I did not share before. I've shared a whole lot of stuff, 2.5 hours, and I'm not going to repeat them here. You have to join my platform to get all that information and all those documents. All right, another one, national foundations or national grants that I'm talking about. Health Well Foundation COVID-19 Auxiliary Costs. So they give assistance for households that have a positive diagnosis for COVID-19 and have costs associated with delivered food, medication, diagnostic, and transportation. So they will help you with those things. Another one is Free Speech Coalition Emergency Fund. They provide grants for eligible talent and crew of working in the adult film industry. Wow. All right. The next one is Apron Inc. Emergency Fund for Restaurant Workers. So they will give you grants of up to $500 each for restaurant workers, right? So you can apply for that. All right. The next one is American Kidney Foundation Coronavirus Emergency Fund. So they give small grants for kidney patients affected by the coronavirus. So, all right. The next one is Another Rally Emergency Assistance. They give $500 relief grants for workers in the hospitality industry. So if you're a dishwasher, bartender, server, bussers, chef, cooks, managers, hosts, concierge, cleaning staff, and more. So they give you $500 in relief grants. Then there is Freelancers Relief Fund. I think I mentioned that one before. They give financial assistance of up to $1,000 per freelance household to cover lost income and essential expenses not covered by the government relief programs. All right, another one is Samuel Adams and the Greg Hill Foundation Restaurants Strong Fund. So they give grants for full-time employees of restaurants, bars, cafes, nightclub workers located in Arizona, California, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Vermont. All right. Then there's the SAG-AFTRA Foundation COVID-19 Relief Fund. They will give emergency financial relief for SAG-AFTRA members. I guess those are people in the actors and actresses. All right, there's then the National Restaurant Association Restaurant Employee Relief Fund. They will give $500 grants to restaurant industry employees. Then there is the HALO, which is Help a Library Worker Out. Help a Library Worker Out Fund. And the Every Library Institute is providing grants up to $250 for library workers who are out of work or affected by the crisis. All right, and then there is the Seed Commons Workers Response Fund. Fund will provide direct support to workers, owners at cooperative businesses most affected by closures and downturns associated with COVID-19 outbreak. All right, then there is the NDN, Collective COVID-19 Response Project, provides immediate relief to tribal nations, frontline indigenous-led organizations, and individuals who are providing essential services to indigenous communities in North America. Now, let me say this, that all those things I'm reading, with my accent, you probably don't understand everything, but everything I'm reading right now, you can actually get on the High Flyer Mentoring platform. It will be posted on the High Flyer Mentoring platform. You can access them. So you can join the platform by going to www.highflyermentoring.com. All right. The next one is Unite Here Hospitality Worker Relief Fund. So the funds will be for Unite Here members to pay for food, rent, utilities, and all that. Another one is Believe in Students and Rise Education Student Relief Fund. They will help for college students in need of basic needs support. So you can check them out. Another one is Restaurant Opportunities Centers, United ROC Relief. So they give financial assistance to restaurant workers impacted by the coronavirus crisis. All right. The next one, Brave of Heart Fund. So this is a fund created by New York Life and Cigna to provide charitable relief grants to support the families of healthcare workers who lose their lives to COVID-19. So if you know anyone who lost their life, you can let them know about this Brave of Heart Fund. All right. The next one is Leukemia and Lymphoma Society COVID-19 Patients Financial Aid Program. They give a one-time $250 stipend to help eligible blood cancer patients with non-medical expenses such as food, housing, utilities, transportation, and other needs. All right, the next one is First Responders Children Foundation COVID-19 Emergency Response Fund. So this helps for paramedics, emergency medical technicians, police officers, firefighters, and more. All right, they help you out with that. And then there is also the national and local COVID-19 resource for undocumented communities, a continuously updated crowdsourced Google Doc available in English and Spanish, and you can actually join the iFly mentoring platform and be able to have access to all these things. All right. Then there's the Health Well Foundation COVID-19 Insurance Premium Payment Assistance. So they give assistance of up to $6,000 to pay for health insurance premium for people in active treatment for a cancer or oncology diagnosis or a serious chronic illness. So I've just shared with you some national grants that are available right now on the platform, the High Flyer Mentoring Platform. There's 2.5 hours worth of information that is there, and documents, links to all the various response funds, each state's funds, and all that kind of stuff. And definitely encourage you to go and be a part of that. Go to highflyermentoring.com and you can join in and be able to get all that information. I want to encourage you, please go and register for all these things, for all these grants. Go and apply right away. Don't waste time. People are applying. Any fund that is available, the people are taking it up right away. So don't waste time. Go and enroll for all these various grants and join the list of those who got their own money this week. I want to know that next week you got your own money too, and the week after you got your own money too. And at the end of the day, this pandemic turns around to become a blessing for you. Well, it's been a great 3 hours with you, sharing on various things about the opportunities that are available for home-based businesses, online businesses, employment opportunities, and just opportunities in general. I have enjoyed sharing with you, and I hope that you've learned a lot as you have listened to me today. Whatever you have learned, please put them in practice. Now, for those of you who are just joining us on Facebook, if you missed this seminar and you want to be a part of it, you can actually go to livezonetv.com, scroll to the bottom, you see a link, Opportunity 2020, click on it, and then register, and then you get the videos on demand. You get the videos on demand. And for those of you who are watching also on our website, on the link that I gave to you, any of the past seminars that you missed, you can actually watch them on demand. So just register, you get all the videos, and you'll be able to watch on demand. It's been great sharing with you. This is the end of my seminar today, and I just want to let you know that in this month of May, I'm going to be doing about 6 different trainings, live trainings, and they are free. 6 different live training, they are free. I'm going to be having the flyers up maybe in the next couple of days so that you all can know about it. It's going to be Tuesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. Tuesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. We'll probably, and we'll do it on Facebook, and probably post the videos on YouTube or something like that. But I'll be doing some trainings like, how to start your own business, how to, I don't have the list in front of me right now, but it's going to be going out. So be on the lookout. We'll post it on our website, livezonetv.com. So be on the lookout for it. It's really going to bless you. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this seminar. And if you have any issues technically, please reach out to us so that we can make sure whatever you missed, that you're able to get to watch it. Thank you all.